Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and I know on our last pairing video I did, I showed a little leg and I showed a little cleavage. Well, I got 2 community strikes for that. Apparently, it's not okay. I'm just saying, no, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. But let's show a few more things today, a few more pairings. So first up will be this one here. I'll pull you out this big old girl. Oh my goodness, she's, oh, no I won't. I lied. The reason I won't, see that cord? That's our probe control tub. It means I cannot pull that out all the way without having to clip some things I'm not going to do. So first I'm going to show you over here. This is a nice albino female. She's a very big albino female. And what we're pairing her with is a really nice toffino male. Now this is a proven pairing. We'll be making some toffinos, some albinos, that sort of thing. She's been paired to other animals before too, so she's putting good work. They are not related, so that always helps too. Move that there, and I have really high hopes for her this year, not too many worries. Next up, I can go back to the table now if you want, Kurt, or you can stay out here, your call. Let's let you stay out here. No, you want to go back to the table, better light? He's walking backwards, he doesn't talk, he just tells me by visual. This is our Calico blitz. Damn fly, got it. Calico blitz, we call the Calitz. Give you a good look at that animal there. Now, it needs cleaning, but I'll tell you what, some of this stuff, you don't want it all out. Now you're thinking, what the hell are you talking about? They're going to do a lot of scenting when they breed, stinking things up. So nasty poop, get that out. But a little bit of this urate and stuff, I'm not going to get it all out this time. That'll be just fine. So what she is 2 genes, Calico and Blitz. And what we want to do is bring Exanthic into that. And you're also going to notice the theme this year that almost anything with Calico that I have is somewhere getting pastel, right? It's just going to be the thing. So she's being paired up to Nyx, which is our pastel Exanthic male. So we'll have Het Exanthic, Calico, Blitz, pastels. That's the hope. That's what we're shooting for. Now she was the first ever Calico Blitz in the world that I know of, produced right here in-house. So if somebody thinks they beat me to it, I made that in 2017. So unless you can prove you made it in 16, you can bite, Kurt says I can't say some of the words I like to say, so you can bite a male part. You can use your imagination which one. Maybe my pinky. So on next down here, actually it's probably not as big as my pinky, we're going to be breeding this girl here. Oh, she left me a nice poop. These are the ones you definitely want to get out. Don't go leaving that in there. This is a lesser pastel. Now she is not our biggest female, but she's eating good, gaining weight good. So we're going to go ahead and keep pairing her. She's doing just fine. And she's getting paired to, this is going to be like earth-shattering, right? What we're pairing her to. Lesser pastel to, oh yeah, lesser pastel. Although the male does look drastically different than her. When we purchased him at a gas station parking lot, he was supposed to be also sulfur, but we just call it lesser pastel. If you get sulfur, I guess call it lucky. Of course, there we're looking for some bells. One thing we've found is in doing bells, through our bells, we have not had that much success. So we've had losses every year. So this year, I do have one that is still doing that because we were already down that road. But if it doesn't produce well for me on bells, then what we'll do is next year we'll discontinue doing a lesser to bell pairing and only make our bells by lesser to lesser pairing. Again, if for whatever reason that's not working as well, we'll go back to a different way. Next one up, this is to me exciting. For Kurt, he's going to say not exciting. Look at this big girl. Oh my goodness, she left a big duke too. You know, when you feed them a certain day, they all do that at a certain time. They also like to do it in the back of the cage where it hides. Now, this girl here, if you can look, looks extremely large, which is what we want. And what she is, she's more than just a spider. She is a het for snow spider. She actually produced Exanthic this year, albino this year, and our first ever double recessive animal. Whew, and made a snow male. So we're repeating that so we can get her to show off her belly. And as you can see, she's looking rather good. That right there is a good sign. And you can look at that suck there. I'm going to look up. Kurt, do you remember if she ate this week? I think she did. So we might just be dealing with a meal in there. As you can see, she finds her way perfectly fine. No worries, right? None at all for you. And she did eat. She ate a nice big old medium rat. So that is probably somewhat food, although it does appear to be a little on the lower side, which is also good. So we'll let her keep digesting that. But I do think she's going to have a nice clutch for me this year. I am. But that male's over here. And his name is Ara. Now, this is an Arkansas pairing. You know what? I take that back. That's mean to me. I got family in Arkansas. This is a West Virginia pairing. Or if that's mean, we could call it Kentucky. Whatever state you don't like, whatever state that you guys make fun of and say is inbred, hell, maybe it's Kansas, you can say this is that kind of pairing because this is her brother. He is also a het snow, but I'll show you some proof that that's okay. That looks way too far back to be just a rat. I think she's working on something. We'll take a little side trip because I want to show you why we're doing that. I was so excited to produce this animal, and it just shed, so it's looking rather fresh. This is what their offspring can look like. So when you hit that double recessive, there you go. And the camera probably won't pick it up too well because, let me see if I can't get you a separate white balance going on. Would that be helpful? Learn this little camera trick. Put something white underneath it. Maybe that'll help. Or something black. Probably be better in this case. But you actually do have the yellow hints still there. It cannot get rid of all of the yellow. But this white is just gorgeous. So it's a very ghosted pattern. This is a visual exanthic albino. So this male can be quite the little powerhouse for us down the road. Can't you, buddy? So yes, I can. So we take good care of him. Kurt's not a fan. Are you, Kurt? It's okay. Yeah. Now, if I would have lied to him and said, hey, Kurt, it also has inchy in it, then he'd have been all excited. But, you know, I'm just too honest to do that. So, it did not happen. So, next up is going to be another albino. This one is an in-house product. So, that other albino you saw would be her mother. Really nice looking snake. Not near as big, but you can see the contrast is really good. This is a proven animal. She laid her first clutch for me last year. And this year we're using her not to make more albinos and toffinos. We probably made enough of them this year. But again, we hit our first double recessive. So that kind of allows us to start a new project. So here we go. We're going to work on making some albino pieds. So we're putting our male pied to her to make those hets. So that's what this is all for. All right, Kurt, I believe that is 5. Any questions? No questions? Get in there, buddy. Move that over there. I said move that over there. Whew. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.